Brought to you by...
Many of us think of possession as a violent takeover of a person. When we hear the word, we are reminded of The Exorcist, or The Conjuring, where a demonic force overtakes a person with such a brutality that it becomes hard to watch and endure. However, these events aren't always so visceral in cinema. Sometimes they are handled with a much gentler hand, as the invading force is not always one of demonic origin. Hello friends, and welcome back to ETF. John Llewellyn Moxey's The House That Would Not Die, based on Barbara Michael's novel Amy Come Home, is an effective made-for-television supernatural drama that thrives on atmosphere and understated chills. The film, which aired as part of the ABC's Movie of the Week series, is a testament to how the constraints of the TV format can still yield compelling and memorable storytelling. The story centers around Ruth Bennett, played by Barbara Stanwyck, and her niece Sarah, played by Kitty Wynn, who inherit an old house in Pennsylvania, only to discover that it harbors a dark history tied to Revolutionary War secrets and restless spirits. As Ruth and Sarah settle into their new home, mysterious occurrences and an unsettling seance reveals the house's tragic past. The original novel, Amy Comes Home, from 1968, is a classic work of gothic suspense. Michaels, a pseudonym for Barbara Mertz, was renowned for weaving supernatural elements with rich character studies. Michaels' writing is atmospheric and detail-rich, immersing readers in the eerie, oppressive mood of the house while balancing the supernatural with a subtle romantic subplot. Her ability to create nuanced characters and chilling moments elevates Amy Come Home beyond the typical ghost story, offering a layered and emotionally resonant experience. If you're drawn to the film's haunting atmosphere, the novel provides a more expansive and immersive exploration of its themes and backstory. As I said, the film was produced as part of the ABC's Movie of the Week series, which aimed to deliver high-quality, feature-length stories tailored for a home audience. Given its made-for-TV nature, the production had to work within tight budgets, shorter shooting schedules, and the constraints of small-screen storytelling, which required a focus on character and atmosphere over elaborate effects. John Llewellyn Moxey, a seasoned director known for his work on City of the Dead from 1960, brought his experience in creating moody, suspenseful visuals to the film. Moxey's understanding of pacing and his ability to evoke tension without relying on overt scares made him an ideal choice to adapt the novel. Thematically, the film explores ideas of legacy, the inescapable pull of history, and the lingering effects of trauma. The house itself becomes a character, a repository for unresolved guilt and grief that reaches across centuries. We delve into several compelling themes that elevate it beyond a standard ghost story. The film examines how the past lingers in physical spaces, particularly through the Revolutionary War-era secrets tied to the house. It suggests that unresolved events and emotions can echo through time, influencing the present. The supernatural serves as a metaphor for the intangible but powerful forces, grief, guilt, and trauma, that can dominate lives. The spirits in the house embody these lingering, unresolved emotions. Characters wrestle with the tension between skepticism and faith in the supernatural. Ruth represents reason, while the haunting forces challenge her worldview, forcing characters and viewers to question what they believe about the unknown. Sarah's possession underscores how youth and innocence are often preyed upon in supernatural tales. It reflects how those least equipped to confront darkness often bear its brunt. The seance scenes explore how the living attempt to connect with the past, and with each other, even when the truth is unsettling or dangerous. Barbara Stanwyck anchors the film with her characteristic gravitas. She brings depth and credibility to Ruth, a character whose pragmatic demeanor contrasts with the increasingly irrational events surrounding her. Kitty Wynn as Sarah offers a more fragile and vulnerable performance, effectively portraying a young woman caught in the throes of a supernatural possession. Their dynamic feels genuine, and grounds the more fantastical elements of the plot, albeit heightened with that special element of 70s cheese. Supporting performances by Richard Egan and Michael Anderson Jr. add layers of skepticism and intrigue, particularly during the seance scenes. Moxie demonstrates a keen understanding of pacing and tension. The film avoids overt scares, instead relying on a slow burn approach that emphasizes mood and suggestion. The creaking floorboards, flickering candles, and shadowy interiors contribute to an atmosphere of unease, while the seance scenes are genuinely eerie, balancing theatricality with genuine suspense. The cinematography, though limited by the television format, effectively uses tight framing and dim lighting to create a claustrophobic sense of entrapment. The house itself feels somewhat alive, with its aged walls and period decor serving as visual reminders of the weight of history. As a made-for-TV movie, The House That Would Not Die operates within budgetary and technical constraints. The special effects, while adequate, lack the polish of theatrical productions, and some of the dialogue can feel overly expository. However, these limitations are largely offset by the film's strong performances and effective use of atmosphere. While this one may not have achieved the iconic status of other haunted house films like The Changeling, it holds a special place in the annals of TV horror. Its emphasis on mood over spectacle and commitment to character-driven storytelling make it a sort of precursor to the kind of elevated horror that has gained popularity in recent years. For fans of understated supernatural tales, or those curious about the golden era of made-for-TV movies, The House That Would Not Die remains a rewarding watch. Its blend of gothic tropes, strong performances, and haunting atmosphere ensures that it lingers in the mind long after the credits have ended. Well, friends, that's gonna be all for now. There is a charm in older made-for-TV movies that I just don't think exists today. I think this is one that is well crafted and quite enjoyable in many ways. I have added a link below on where you can get a copy if you want to add it to your collection. The one I have is from Kino Lorber, and it looks fucking amazing. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe for more content. If you have any suggestions on films that you would like to see covered on the channel, let me know down in the comments. If you want to help support the channel, come find us on Patreon. Every little bit helps the channel grow and gets us closer to that goal of being able to make these videos for you full time. Until next time, stay safe, beware the echoes of history, and as always, thanks for watching.